All right, so we're here with Jessica, and we're going to do the overhead squat assessment on the knees and hips. So I'm going to ask her to go ahead and raise her arms and go into a nice deep squat as low as she can. And then we're going to ask to see from different sides, so go ahead. From the back view, you can see she leans more towards one side. She did tell me that she had a knee injury in the past, so that could be a factor as to why she tends to lean to her left side and try to ease the weight off her right knee. But it could also be due to tight gastrocnemius or tight quads. So something simple you could do is some myofascial release, and it's just simple foam rolling. So you could ask them to go ahead and sit on the floor and just cross their legs, put some pressure on the calf. And what this does is it could release some trigger points, any areas you have pressure on. So you could ask them to roll out both calves. And this should help with releasing some of the pressure. Then you could ask them to go ahead and just work their way up to their hamstrings. It's very interesting to see how all of this is connected. So if you have one tight area, it could lead to, if your calves are tight, then it could lead to your hamstring and quads being tight. So not only can you ask them to roll out their hamstrings, you could also ask them to turn over and roll out their quads. You could also see if you have very sore trigger spot area. Another good way to do the same kind of technique is by using a tennis ball. It does the same, more or less the same purpose. It's a little more intense. So it all depends on how your client is. If it's a little too sensitive, then you could go with the foam rolling, or if not, then the tennis ball might get the sore spots a little better. And once she feels good, we could go ahead and ask her to try again.